It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Frank Babb comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Frank Babb.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead. What do you say now?
Yeah. In there, no balls and a strike. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And it's been a great start to the season for them so far. They've started to open up their lead here in the division, and they've really been one of the best teams in baseball here early on.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Rizzo is there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He really likes hitting here in front of the hometown crowd. I mean, his average at home is over 300, so I expect to see a very comfortable and confident hitter when he steps into the box in this one.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while on the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. After 1, no score. Odubel Herrera strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Odubel Herrera.
Lifted the other way to left center. Upton on the move. He's got it 1 away. Derek Dietrich will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Dietrich.
Hey, now get ahead right here.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1.
Hey, we got one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. The pitcher, Darren James, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
First offering on its way. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And a rather easy first out. Wesley Keys will stand in hoping he can be the same kind of run producer he was yesterday when he drove in 3 of his guys' 4 eventual runs. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
But the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Hidalgo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And as you record strike 3 right there, he's now gotten to the odd number of 999 in his career. 1 away from the even number, a very solid 1,000. Stepping in now, John Gray. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
All right, here we go now. 2 down now.
2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Frank Babb will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Down now. Here we go.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
He did not like that one bit.
I got 3-1.
Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Yasmani Tomas stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
And, Matt, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but they didn't give up on it. And then all of a sudden you look up and they've got a great chance to push across a run.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2.
2 down here.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Russell is there for it.
I got it.
And that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Leading off the inning, Paul Goldschmidt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. And there's a nice little milestone for him. Career punch-out number 1,000. Way to go.
Well, it may not seem like a big deal, but he's going to join a group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded this strikeout milestone. So he's got to feel pretty proud he's now joined that group.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Where's that one here?
Hot shot to third. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Derek Dietrich is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Yeah.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So that long ball has taken him 1 away from the century mark in home runs for his career. Not a major milestone, but a pretty impressive number nonetheless.
Yeah, good for him. He's really shown some solid power so far in his career, and he's about to reach a milestone that quite a few major league hitters never reach.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Two down, two down.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Darren James comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Come on, guy, get your pitch.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
See it deep and drive it. What do you say?
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Wesley Keys comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Leading up for the Rockies, second baseman, Wesley.
Hey, let's go right here.
Keys.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead. Jason Hayward is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
22, Jason Hayward.
Into the box now, Nick Hidalgo. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Nick Hidalgo.
Nobody down here.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first,
out.
so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Catcher.
John Gray digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Frank Babb steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Yasmani Tomas gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Yasmani Tomas.
Here's a high pop-up. James is under it near the mound. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44. Paul.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Upton going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's giving the Rockies a 3-1 lead. Odubel Herrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead right here.
In now, Derek Dietrich. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Nope,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Chris Koenig is on, and he'll take over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yep.